Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Constance the Reader, and today we're basically doing the final, hopefully, the final book haul of 2024 that I am purchasing myself, that I'm spending money on. I really failed this month. I said, you know what, after all the Crunchyroll stuff, I'm gonna really slow down. I clearly didn't, and I don't like that happened to me. But that's okay, because I'm trying to really seriously be like, okay, this is it. Today is, I don't even know what day it is. It is the 20th, okay? Only a few more days until Christmas. So tomorrow is my final day of work. I don't have to work on Sunday until the 2nd. So technically, as long as everything goes right, things going right being me staying home and not leaving the house because I just want to rot in bed, I shouldn't spend any more money. So without further ado, let's get into what I've bought for my final haul of 2024. So I actually want to start off with 3 volumes that I'm getting for a friend. I'm not going to name her, but I don't think she's going to watch this video anyway before I meet her. Hopefully not. Knock on this glass shelf. You know I had to spread the gospel of Yakuza Fiance. Now, did my friend tell me, oh my gosh, Connie, don't give me anything. Your friendship is enough of a gift. Yes, okay, we get it. But if it makes it any better, and I will explain this to her when I see her, these were used, okay? So these are less expensive than they usually are. And I'm sorry, but what kind of friend would I be if I did not get my friend at least the first 3 volumes of the series? Now, I know that my friend is going to like the series, but I thought, you know what, let me not go too crazy. I'll get her 3, and then I'm getting her some other stuff too. I'm making gifts this year, so yes, to my friend who I'm not naming, but you will have these in your possession soon enough. I love you, I adore you, and yes, I had to get these for you. Calm down. I'm gonna buy stuff for my friends. Now we're going to talk about one regular book that I bought. I believe. Yes, this is one regular book. This is a big deal. Okay, I'm really excited to have this in my hands because technically, I'm pretty sure the release of this was the 24th. As soon as I saw this, I don't even know where I saw this at. Books A Million, Barnes & Noble? I'm not sure. I had to get Heavenly Tyrant. Okay, I talked about this in my little Christmas book tag, that this is the one book that I am like most anticipating this whole entire year. I've been wanting this, I think since this time, not even last year, this time the year before last, I think. I don't know, but I've been wanting Heavenly Tyrant for a long fucking time. So I'm so glad I have this. This is one of those ones where I'm like, man, I do actually wish that this had like sprayed edges or something, but either way, I'm so excited. I cannot wait to read this. I'm gonna plan on this being the first read of 2025 because I am just so excited to read this. And everybody else who I know is excited. Yeah, let's get into this. And honestly, I would say if you guys are looking for a fantasy, YA kind of, yeah, I would say, I think it might be classified under like YA fantasy, but I feel like it's more adult than anything else. Read Iron Widow by the same author. That's the first book in the series, and I promise you, you will like it. It's very great. But let's talk about all the manga I've gotten. So some is used, some is new. Let's talk about what I bought today. Because I bought all of these plus Yakuza Fiance for my friend. So I'll just knock these out. Okay. I don't know who posted about this on Instagram. I literally saw this 2 days ago on an Instagram post. Put it on my Amazon wish list and was like, you know what? Maybe I'll get this. Well, they had it at Second and Charles. So I got Working for God in a Godless World. Let's read the back together. Yukito is sacrificed to Mitama, a god he loathes, only to awaken in a world without religion. Suddenly face to face with the deity he once despised, Yukito must join forces with Mitama to protect his new friends from an empire bent on purging citizens. The person who posted this, and I wish I could remember who they were, I'll go back and look at my likes, hopefully, and can add their name somewhere. Just based off the picture, just based off the cover, I was like, I think I'm gonna like this, so it had to be purchased. Almost everything else. Okay, we'll do this one first because this is also new. Obviously, I had to get Kusanoke's Flunking Her High School Glow Up Volume 3. Now, I told you guys I just done a reading vlog where I'd read the second volume, and I was like, I need volume 3 because I don't like that one chick. Okay, she's pissing me off. I'm glad I get to see this because it is crazy. Okay, I don't know what the motivations of that one lady is. I don't like her, but I needed this, so I'm excited to read that. I will definitely be, I'm kind of like in the, well, I'm not even in the middle. I'm about to start a reading vlog, so I will definitely be reading that for it, so we can just keep on going. So now we're going to talk about all the used manga that I got in this trip today. I got Bloom Into You Volume 1 and Volume 2. I've heard a lot about this series and I've been wanting it, but I didn't know how long it was. And since I found these for $7, I was like, I might as well try them out. If I like them, I'll continue on with the series, whether I continue on reading it digitally or I get them physically. These three, I have always been really fascinated by the covers of these. I've seen them so many times every single time I go into Barnes & Noble. So I've considered getting them, but I just never, you know, pulled the trigger on it. But once I saw that these were used, I was like, I might as well go ahead and get the Golden Sleep. So I got Volume 1, Volume 2, and Volume 3. I feel like I've heard mixed things about this though. Like I remember seeing somebody talk about this in a YouTube video that they liked it, it wasn't their favorite, and it wasn't exactly what they were expecting, but I just figured I'd go for it. So I'll read the little thing at the top. Winter of junior year, not quite able to become adults. We couldn't stay as we were as children either. This story explores a group of teenagers and their impatience and rebirth. I don't know, this just looks like it's gonna be, I don't know, probably full of like angstiness. I don't know, I think I'm feeling that right now. I'm into it. I'm into revisiting my angsty youth. This is one that I wanted to start getting this. I have the Viz app, so I did not need to buy this, but it was also only $6. I figured why not. I wanted to get into Marriage Toxin. I don't feel like I've heard a lot of people talk about this, but I don't know. It just looks interesting. So if I like this, I will continue on with this as long as it's on the Viz app, so I don't have to like keep paying for it. But if I do find some more volumes of Marriage Toxin used, I'll probably get it. I can't deny it. I probably will. And this one is a big deal for me because this is something that's been on my Amazon wishes for a really long time. And I was looking for it new, but the fact that I got it used, just like, this is perfect. So today was a great day. And that is My Broken Mariko. Apparently this might be a live action as well. I'm not sure. I could have swore I saw something on TikTok about that, but we will read the back together. Tomoyo Shiino has stood by her friend Mariko through years of abuse, abandonment, and depression. However horrific her circumstances, their friendship has been the one reassuring constant in Mariko's life, and Tomoyo's too. That is until Tomoyo is utterly blindsided by news of Mariko's death. In life, Tomoyo felt powerless to help her best friend out of the darkness that ultimately drove her over the edge. Now, she's determined to liberate Mariko's ashes for one final journey together, to set free her dear broken Mariko. Yeah, I know that this one is probably going to be extremely, extremely sad. I know that I will cry. But I just remember like somebody mentioning this a long time ago, and I just instantly put it on my wish list and was like, you know, I think I would really like to read this. Now obviously many things make me cry. I'm a crybaby, but I don't often read a lot of manga that's like, I guess in this genre, if you would say. But I am excited. I am prepared to cry. I might read it for a vlog. If you think I should, and then I should just cry for you guys, let me know down in the comments. And I also found Tokyo Babylon Volume 3 in the same cover as the last two that I bought. So that was really exciting. This is clearly like a library one. I'm gonna try to be as careful as possible with using like a blow dryer to get the stuff off of it, but yeah, I don't know why not. I've been looking for this to see if this would pop up, so I'm glad that it did. And I don't know, maybe I will get lucky and continue to find this particular cover that I'm looking for, and not like the newest one, but I don't mind the newest one. I do think the newest one is really pretty. And then at the very last minute, I think I got this one too, and it was Heat Beat. I may be an Omega, but I'm going to be an Idol. I don't know, it just looked really cute. Yeah, it's mature. I didn't actually flip through this. What else was going on? actually might be very PG for the most part. Let us see. I'm not seeing anything too explicit, so that might be a good thing, because I don't know how old these people are. But yes, I'm excited for this. Now, everything else is like a mix, right? Because I think some of these, something might be used. Not a lot though. So this first one, I think I told you guys in my last haul, Devin took me to Second and Charles. I got In the Clear Moonlit Dusk volume 7, and I already owned it. So I had to go back to Second and Charles to exchange it. I realized I have one other book because I got another book on that day. Oh, I hate when I do that. It's okay. I'll talk about that in my vlog. Let me go through this first, and then we'll get to that little cute little story. But I decided to get the first volume of 365 Days to the Wedding. I don't know. I just keep hearing about this, and it just is intriguing me. I can't remember. Is this also an anime, or is it getting an anime? Inspired the TV drama Map for Wedding and an anime adaptation. Okay. So I'm definitely going to try to watch Map for the Wedding. And if I like this, I definitely will continue on with the anime if possible. These are used, and okay, here's the thing about these. I feel like these are like such a joke. Anytime you go into a bookstore and you see these, it's like you have to point them out. I just think it's natural to do that. The title is absolutely ridiculous. But I always said if I could find these used, I will get them because I actually want to read it. And that is Dick Fight Island, Volume 1 and Volume 2. I can't help myself. Who am I if not me? No one should be surprised that I got this, okay? No one should be. No one should be surprised. And I'm already liking what I'm seeing. So we will also read this together for a vlog. I also got Dawn to Dawn Volume 10. This is the newest volume. I will be reading this immediately. This is kind of embarrassing because you know how I said at some point, maybe 1 or 2 hauls ago, I was like, oh yeah, now I completed Yu Yu Hakusho. I hadn't. I actually didn't have volume 18, so I had to get this one. So yay, now I'm totally finished. But yeah, I actually did buy volume 19 twice. And I can't return it. So I'm just going to either try to sell it at Second and Charles, or I don't know, just have 2 fucking copies because I'm annoying to myself, that is. I also got Tommen's B-Side Volume 1. Someone posted this on Instagram, and I said, well, that's all I need to see. Literally just to see it with my eyes, I'm going to want to buy it. Now this copy is used, but the rest of them are new. I found Waiting for Spring, Volume 14, the final volume, and I also got 3, 4, 5, and 9 as well. So Volume 9, I had to exchange a different thing at Barnes & Noble. Yeah, I bought the same thing as something again. And this is all I could find that I would have wanted. So everything worked out, it's fine. I'm gonna get everything that I need to. So I just need 6, 7, 8, and then 10, 11, 12, and 13. And then I'll be done with collecting Waiting for Spring. And I will be reading the first volume for the reading vlog that I want to do. This is a new one. Of course, you know I had to get Though I Am an Inept Villainess, Volume 6. This just came out, and I'm so excited. This, I'm not really sure why I got this, okay? This cover is so interesting that I just thought, like, I think I want to get this. And it's Hikari Man. Has anybody heard of this? We'll read the back together. Shidochi Hikari, a lonely otaku obsessed with fighting games and PC mods, has it rough fighting to survive at the very bottom of the high school food chain. Nerdy with a weak constitution and electricity, Hikari spends more time in the nurse's office than around his classmates. But who needs friends and popularity when you can stay at home working on sweet PC builds, right? One night, Hikari gets the shock of a lifetime that changes everything. Hit by a buildup of static charge, his consciousness explodes out of his body and enters his PC. Now, charged with a new ability, he can travel everywhere electricity flows. Will Hikari use these new powers for good, or will he give the school bullies a serious shock? From the creator of the cult hits Homunculus and Ichi the Killer comes a twisted new take on the superhero sci-fi. I don't know, like that description and then obviously the cover was enough for me to be like, you know what, I think I want give this a try. It's the first 2 volumes, so why not? If I like it, I'll continue with it. We'll see. If you've read this, let me know down in the comments. Especially, oh, actually, I think everything else is new. All right, cool. So I decided to get The Moon on a Rainy Night Volume 1. I remember seeing this on Crunchyroll for like a combo, you know, bundle, but I didn't end up getting it. But I saw it at Books A Million. I was like, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and try it out. Also got Volume 13 of I Was Reincarnated as the 7th Prince, so I can take my time perfecting my magical ability. I really need to find out when season 2 is coming out of this. And I definitely want to start reading the whole series in 2025. So, I can't wait. This is, honestly, this anime was really, really good. And the way it ended in the anime, Devin and I didn't even realize that was the final episode. We were like, what? There's no way that this is it. Like, I don't want to wait. So I need to get back on top of that. And lastly, this was one that I was really, really looking forward to possibly being in the Han-sama box. I'm pretty sure this one, I think this is the one that we got the email about, which was like, they were going to put this one in the box, but they didn't have enough and it was back ordered. So they went with a different title. I was really looking forward to Destroy All Humans, They Can't Be Regenerated, Volume 1. It's the 90s at Tokawagi Middle School, and for gamers like Hajime Kano, after the release of Magic the Gathering, nothing will ever be the same again. In everything he does, it seems like geeky Tokawagi Middle School student Hajime Kano comes in second place behind popular honor student Emi Sawatari. But when Hajime takes a trip to a new game store he's been hearing about, their rivalry takes an unexpected turn. Welcome to the early years of Magic the Gathering, when a trading card game shaped the generation forever. It just, I don't know. I was just really excited for that. So I almost forgot. Oh, I didn't know this was here. Oh, what is this? Included card, Diabolic Edict, Tempest. Oh, cool. I don't play Magic the Gathering. That's so funny. I just took the fucking plastic off of this. I don't play this, but I had wanted to. But you know what? I actually might. I have a friend who plays Magic. I'm going to see if she would want this. So, you know, I don't know anything about Magic the Gathering. It's a deck building game. I barely got into it. Devin is the kind of person who he'll be like, oh, you said that was interesting to you. I'm going to just go ahead and get everything so we can do it together. we didn't do it, but it's okay. So yeah, I'm gonna ask my friend Viri if she has this one and if this is like really cool or anything. But yes, I'm excited. That's really cool. Oh, that's nice. So yes, that is everything I got. I got another book. It is in my living room. I totally forgot about it because it's obviously not like of these things that I usually get. When I was at Second and Charles, there was an author there doing like a book signing and selling his books. And when I first walked in, this was when I was going to exchange in the clear moonlit dusk. Said hello, how are you? Did my exchange. But before I walked out of the store, I was like, hey, please tell me about your book. It's 3 books. I don't remember his name, but the book is called Crunchy Roads. I'm going to put it up somewhere around me so you guys can see. I say crunchy? Country Roads. And honestly, it is so good so far. I started reading it as soon as I got in the car just to see what I thought of it. And honestly, it is really, really good. So I'm definitely going to be reading that for the reading vlog and like showing, you know, telling you guys about it. It's like a mystery thriller, more thriller. It's not necessarily a mystery because we already know what happened. Someone is accused, not even accused, they are framed for a crime that they didn't commit, but they were technically involved in. They are technically a victim of this crime, and it involves the police. Crooked police. And this detective that we saw in book 1, I picked up book 2. He said that you didn't need to pick them up in order. He basically helps random people. Is he a detective? I don't know what he does actually. But yeah, honestly, started off with a huge fucking bang. That first chapter really, really has set the tone, and it has just been nonstop. It's been crazy. The other thing I really like is that the chapters are really short, and you're talking like 5 pages. So you can't help but keep going. You know what I mean? I think I'm on page like 70 something. So I'm going to put that up somewhere. If you guys are interested, I would say try out a book by this author. So far, I'm really enjoying it. And yeah, it has been a great week so far. Catch my breath. I'm talking so fast. But thank you guys so much for watching my video. If you like the video, please like the video. If you like it, subscribe, hit the notification bell, follow me on our social media. It's in the description box down below. You guys have a great day. Have a great holiday. I will probably see you guys again before the year's over anyway. But yeah, I hope we all just have a great holiday and a great rest of the year. So yes, thank you so much for watching. Have a good day. Goodbye.